Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will marry on May 19 at Windsor Castle's famous St. George's Chapel, it was revealed today. The couple have chosen to ignore royal tradition and walk down the aisle on a Saturday so more people in the UK and across the globe can watch on TV or even come to Berkshire on their wedding day. A royal aide told Mail Online today, they remain hugely grateful for the messages of support they have received from people all over the world. But football fans are bemused because they will wed on FA Cup final day even though Harry's best man Prince William is FA president and usually presents its famous trophy to the winners at Wembley. The date means Harry and his fiancée will not marry on a bank holiday weekend, which had been demanded by many working Britons who'd like an extra day off in 2018. And May 19 ensures that the wedding will not overshadow the birth of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's third child in April and allow Kate the time to recover. Last night the Mail revealed the Archbishop of Canterbury will marry Prince Harry and divorcee Meghan, in another sign of changing royal and religious mores. In a radio interview yesterday Justin Welby declined to say whether he would officiate at the service, saying only that it was up to them. But the Mail understands that he has, in fact, already agreed to marry the couple in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle in May. The Suits star, 36, will be baptized and confirmed before the ceremony at St. George's Chapel in the grounds of Windsor Castle. May 19 is an inauspicious day for one former royal because it was when Anne Boleyn was beheaded on the orders of Henry VIII at the Tower of London in 1536. Royal weddings usually take place on a weekday. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge wed on a Friday and the Queen on a Thursday. Kate's sister Pippa married on May 20 this year. The wedding falls on the day of the 2018 FA Cup final. As president of the Football Association, Harry's older brother the Duke of Cambridge usually attends the high-profile match and presents the trophy. But this year, William, who is tipped to be Harry's best man, looks likely to be otherwise engaged with wedding duties. Commenting on the fixture clash, an FA spokesman said, Saturday, May 19 promises to be a wonderful day with such a special royal occasion being followed by English football showpiece event, the Emirates FA Cup Final. With millions coming together to watch both events at home and around the world, it will be a day to celebrate. Harry and Meghan's engagement was announced by the Prince of Wales on November 27, with Harry saying he was thrilled to be marrying the Suits star, admitting he knew she was the one from the first day we met. In the sunken garden at Kensington Palace last month, Meghan showed the world her engagement ring designed by Harry himself, containing 2 diamonds from Princess Diana's own personal collection set in a gold band. The prince proposed in early November after getting permission from the Queen and Meghan's parents. They had been engaged for almost a month before announcing the news. Royal protocol dictated that fifth in line to the throne Harry had to ask his grandmother the Queen for permission to marry, and she agreed in the month where she celebrated her own 70th wedding anniversary. Harry revealed a year ago he had fallen for the actress after a 4 to 6 month secret relationship. The prince and his American fiancée, who divorced her first husband in 2013, will move into Nottingham Cottage in the grounds of Kensington Palace next door to his brother William and sister-in-law Kate. The wedding will come about a month after the due date of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's third child. Harry also asked Meghan's parents Thomas Markle and Doria Ragland, who divorced when their daughter was 6, for her hand in marriage before popping the question. Meghan Markle made history this week after the Queen took the unprecedented step of inviting her to spend Christmas at Sandringham before she marries Prince Harry. The star, 36, will spend the festive period at Her Majesty's private estate in Norfolk, even though Kate Middleton was only asked after she walked down the aisle with Prince William in 2011. The Queen's invitation to the US-born actress is further evidence of the royal family's warm welcome for her ahead of the couple's May wedding at Windsor Castle. Meghan, who will take British citizenship and get baptized by the Church of England before the wedding, will also attend the Christmas Day service at St. Mary Magdalene Church, Sandringham. She and Harry, 33, who are now living together in a 2-bed cottage in the grounds of Kensington Palace, will also take part in the traditional walk to Mass by the entire royal family. Confirming the news today, a Kensington Palace spokesman said, "You can expect to see the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince Harry and Ms. Markle at Sandringham on Christmas Day." Football fans reacted with incredulity today after the royal wedding was revealed to have been booked for the same day as the FA Cup final. The start time for the wedding nor the football match has yet been announced, but last season's final in May between Arsenal and Chelsea began at 5:30 p.m. As president of the Football Association, Harry's older brother, the Duke of Cambridge, usually attends the high-profile match and presents the trophy. But this year, William, who is tipped to be Harry's best man, looks likely to be otherwise engaged with wedding duties. Football supports and other Twitter users spoke of their amazement at the two events clashing, with some suggesting it will keep the police on their toes. Sophia Cannon tweeted, "Royal wedding on May 19, 2018. Saturday, no bank holiday. It's also the date of the FA Cup final. The pub TV wars are going to interesting." Another added, "FA Cup final day. Royal wedding day. Transport, police. Yeah, they haven't thought that one through, have they?" A third said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, the royal wedding and FA Cup date clash. Someone needs to sort this out before they book a venue or anything. Someone DM Harry." Royal weddings usually take place on a weekday. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge wed on a Friday and the Queen on a Thursday. Attention! Prince Harry steps in for the Queen at Sandhurst to inspect the recruits at Sandhurst as his wedding date is revealed. Prince Harry returned to his old stomping ground of Sandhurst Military Academy today when he's stepping in for the Queen to present honours. Harry, who graduated from the institution 11 years ago, represented his grandmother at the historic Sovereign's Parade, handing out awards to 4 of the top officer cadets passing out. The appearance came on the same day that it was announced his wedding to Meghan Markle would take place on May 19. Harry shared some personal memories of his own passing out, joking that his thoughts had been focused on the chilly weather rather than his achievement in becoming an officer. Addressing the new recruits on the bright but bitterly cold December day, he said, "It is not the first time that I have been a part of this parade, but it is certainly my first one facing in this direction, and with facial hair. A little over 11 years ago, I was stood where you're today. Although I confess, I don't remember any deep thoughts of duty, responsibility and leadership at that point. My head was filled with much more immediate concerns: numb feet, the buckle of my braces digging into my collarbone, a burning in my arm from the weight of the rifle, and above all, desperate attempts to remember what the next words of command were, to avoid drawing the attention from the Academy Sergeant Major one last time." The band of the Scots Guards played music including Adele's Rolling in the Deep, as the soldiers marched in front of Harry. He presented the Sword of Honour to Senior Under Officer Charles Rex, from Dorset, and the Queen's Medal to Officer Cadet George Harrison from Wiltshire. The International Award was presented to Officer Cadet Ming Dongtang from China, and the International Sword to Officer Cadet Miloš Trendevski from Macedonia. The Sovereign's Parade takes place at the end of each term for those who have completed the intensive, year-long commissioning course. More than 200 commissioning officers were on the parade ground in Camberley, Surrey, for the visit of Harry, who left the army in 2015. Harry presented the Sword of Honour, Overseas Sword, Queen's Medal and International Award. The Prince was inspected by his grandmother the Queen during his own commissioning in April 2006, and was pictured grinning as she smiled at him. Sandhurst, where the Army's officers are trained, has hosted many famous graduates including the Sultan of Brunei, Sir Winston Churchill, fascist Sir Oswald Mosley, James Bond author Ian Fleming and actor David Niven, as well as members of the royal family, including the Duke of Cambridge. Harry has previously described his decade-long army career as epic, saying that while it had started as a boyhood dream of his, it eventually became a way for him to escape the limelight. During his 10 years in the military,